time, bitch. They're ready.
They are ready. I live.
I'm so ready. We have an iconic lineup today. Are you guys ready?
Tonight is gonna be something.
Yes. Well, directly from sibling rivalry. Let's give it up for our first one. Wait, but before we do, I want to remind you guys that today at midnight, it is... it is her birthday. Give it up for Monét Exchange! You gotta turn it on, baby. Is it? Oh, it's not
Technology's
working.
hard, Monét. We know.
It's her first time.
Yeah. Let's get this. It's not working. And let's give it up for Bob the Drag Queen!
Thank you. I deserve that. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you hear?
Yes.
He said, I deserve it.
I deserve that.
And my microphone works.
And also from season 8, it is a season 8 reunion.
Yes, it is.
Let's
Tonight.
give it up
And
for
Monét.
Laila McQueen!
Laila, come here. Everyone, wait. Come here. Laila, everyone. Oh, my God. Season 8. Can you scoot over?
Season 8.
Season 8.
All right, ladies, have a seat. Have a seat. Welcome. Quick announcement before we get into the gig. Mask if you're going to the restroom. We have servers around, so they'll go ahead and get you some cocktails and food. We have lots of food, so make sure you order food because it's sickening here. The chicken strips are everything.
You don't want to say sickening during a pandemic, girl.
When I'm describing food.
Honey, we're all sickening. We've all been sickening at some point during the Ponder replay.
This is going to be a great night.
Yes, it's going to be so good. Also, don't forget to stick around tonight at 10:30. We will start a show. All of us will be performing for you guys, so I'm so excited for that. As well as Sunday, we have Swifty Sundays, all Taylor Swift night, starting at 8 p.m. with DJ Riley York. Also, don't forget Tuesday nights.
I'm dead at the silence at Swift Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? Bitch, it happened on
They're like,
Tuesday,
Swift,
too.
everyone's like...
I said it.
All of a sudden, everyone has COVID.
I've gotten in trouble before for acknowledging that side.
Sorry, no, we love it. Especially during Black History Month. Swifty Sundays. I will be swiftly not attending.
Oh my God. Also, don't forget Tuesday night, we watch UK vs. the World with myself and Caramel DeVille hosting. This week we have Mo Hart, Blue Hydrangea, and Cheryl Hole.
Yes, I will be here on Tuesday.
Mo Hart is here tonight
I will
with
be
us as
here
well.
on Tuesday as well.
Poor Georges.
Yeah.
Poor girl. Also, don't forget, every Saturday we have XYZ Drag Brunch here from 12 to 4 p.m. hosted by Coronation. Special guests this week are The Vixen, Dita Ritz, Caramel DeVille, Carrie Trade, and Male Spice. We'll let you guys know a little later who our next week's guest will be.
For sure. It's going to be a good time. I cannot wait.
Yes.
I can't wait. Are you guys going to snack and stuff?
Oh, yes. Where's the food menu at?
we have...
Where's the drink menu at?
Bitch.
Here we go.
I want the mac and cheese bites, the chicken tenders.
I'll have the twink anus.
Oh, my God.
Steamworks is down the street, sis.
But I'm sure we
I'm
can
sure there's one
accommodate.
in here.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
we can accommodate.
Yeah.
Are you guys enjoying this season so far?
I'm living my... Well, you know, I will say it did dip when the carbs left, when Cornbread did the old ankle snap. Which, by the way, honestly, if you're doing bad on Drag Race, just snap your ankle, and they'll bring you back next year.
Oh, that's a good
shit.
idea.
You're like, I'm bombing...
All right. Okay, first things first. So we had... there's been a little bit of a scandal, kind of, a little talk about Georges winning. Like, there was a whole talk online. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think she deserved to win the challenge?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry. I do not think she deserved to win. It was too simple. And if it was anyone else, they would have read them for being so simple. And they were like, Georgia, since it's you. I mean, I will say, there is a thing about selling the garment. Monique Hart did it a lot season 10. You know what I'm saying? No shade. We both had horrible clothes, but she can sell a garment. You know what I mean?
It seems like you have a personal vendetta against Georgia.
No, I have one against you, bitch. I I
What
want to
did Georgia
physically
do
fight
to
you on
you?
the stage tonight.
Don't do it to yourself. I can't it seems like Batty and Todrick Hall are in a competition to see who can be the most hated after doing a reality TV show. And I think Daya might be winning.
Do you think Georgia deserved to win last week?
No.
Okay.
No, I would have given it to the Lady Camden, who, by the way, welcome.
Turned it.
Lady Camden, I'm liking her. She looks like a character from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs out of drag.
Oh, bitch.
She looks like a Pixar character.
I just can't ever understand what she's saying.
I never know what she's saying, love. But she turned it out in the past 2 episodes, and I was like, I did not think this big-headed British bitch would like win me over, but she's great.
Yeah.
She's great.
The shots of her standing next to Willow Pill looks like a grandmother taking their grandkid out for
very.
a little walk.
It looks like a scene from Coraline when she's with her mom.
I love how every time the camera pans to Daya, she's just like,
She's wild. She is like she's
But
wild.
She's been
we
very
had her here,
Yeah.
and she's
not as
not like
controversial
that.
as she was on the show.
Yeah.
but also she's 6'4" and she's hot. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I would
pretty
lick
intimidating.
it.
Yeah,
that was about as tepid as Swiftie night.
I mean, she had me a 6'4",
and she
for sure.
lives here. She might be around.
Does she?
Yeah, she lives on the
Ain't
street.
she?
Yeah, she might pop in.
Get
here.
her!
Yeah, she lives here.
Ain't she from Missouri?
We're talking about Taylor Swift, not the Daya.
Taylor Swift is
Taylor
here?
Swift
No,
might
we're
be
talking
here.
about Daya.
Who's also 6'4".
No, do you know Malia Obama is 6'2"?
She's 6'1".
Malia Obama is 6'1". Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is wild. Yeah, Malia is the same height as Barack Obama. Yeah, it's crazy. Malia can dunk. Malia is 2 Georgeses on top of each other. Or one Monét Exchange. I will only be saying your name that way from now on. Monét Exchange.
She's not on the show. Thank you, the Batty.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Here
so
every
clearly Daya's one of your favorites, right? So what about you guys?
I don't dislike her. She's not horrible. I just
What
think
about
she's
you
kinda-
guys? You guys have a favorite
Oh,
yet or
my
a
favorite
standout?
is 1000% Angeria. I fucking love Angeria. I just fucking love her. I love her. She's so great. She's funny. I'm obsessed with Angeria.
And it's a natural comedic, like,
yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah.
What
Bitch,
about you,
I'm
Laila?
so mad cornbread's gone.
Yeah.
True.
She'll be back.
Me at Thanksgiving. I'm just mad the cornbread's gone.
But I mean, she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. She's gonna be great. She's gonna fucking win whatever season she comes back on. So we'll miss her. But Angeria is my girl. Angeria, and for some reason, not for some reason, because I think she's
Drag
in a good
her.
job.
That's like saying actually. Like, you actually look really good tonight.
As a matter of fact,
I really like Bosco. Bosco is really. I really like Bosco. I think she's great.
I like Willow. What do you guys think about
Oh
Willow?
yeah, Willow.
Love.
Yeah, those are my 3: Angeria, Bosco, and Willow for
I'm
sure.
trying to say when you add them to the mix, everybody's they're like, yeah, and Camden, and Daya. You know what? The whole cast.
Just add them all
Oh yeah,
up.
and
bitch.
Deja. Don't forget Deja. She's good too. Yeah, Deja. I like Deja.
Don't forget Carrie. Carrie's good
Carrie.
too.
Oh my God, I love Carrie.
So I have an idea. This is my
Michelle. Oh my God, she's great.
She's not on the show.
My theory is that Angeria is going to be doing really well. She's going to fall off in the last couple of episodes, and Willow Pill's going to sneak through and steal the win. That's my prediction. I really believe that deep down in my heart. Because Angeria's been doing, she's my favorite so far, but she's been doing so well. I mean, no one's been this clear of a winner since.
Sasha Velour. Yeah, Sasha. Yeah.
Bitch.
Sasha Velour.
I was going to say Aquaria.
You nasty bitch. Oh my God, why did I agree to do this show tonight? I was so annoyed with myself.
We're not. You're breaking my face hurts already.
No.
I love Angeria.
Uh-oh.
You know what they say. What they be saying?
Them not knowing their lines, that's the future Bob wants without libraries.
I really love how this has to actually look really great. I think it's like a really stunning visual cast, personally.
Like the Queens or?
No, bitch, the set. Yes, the fucking Queens.
Well, I got to say, the set, Drag Race has really stepped up. Before, it would be like a shoebox with like some glue and like a green screen. Now
Okay,
it's
I don't
like
want to
an
hear
actual
it.
set.
You were on VH1, bitch. We were in Logo. We filmed in RuPaul's garage.
Girl.
We were in an Airbnb, bitch.
Without a bathroom.
Exactly. Fun fact, when we were on set, so we filmed in Hollywood, right? and there were 2 sound stages, but we could only get air conditioning working on 1 sound stage at a time. So we'd be doing our makeup, and then all of a sudden it would get really hot. You remember this? And then once it got hot on our side, that meant that RuPaul showed up on her side. So we had to start hurrying up our makeup because we were like melting while RuPaul was
Bob,
sitting
do not
in air
make
conditioning.
excuses for that fucking face on season 8, okay, bitch? Don't you dare make any excuses, girl. Oh, yeah, it was hot. Yeah, that's why it was hot. It was hot. Yeah, it was hot.
Wow, Nene. Wow.
Naysha and Laila look stunning, honey.
I look pretty great, too, with the crown on.
Speaking of makeup, we've had Laila. You've gone on there as a guest. Will you ever go back for All Stars if you are asked to do All Stars?
If the timing works out, I'm currently very grateful and busy on HBO's We're Here.
Give it up for the Makeup and Hair Awards nominated Miss Laila McQueen. It's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, Laila McQueen got nominated for the Makeup Guild Makeup and Hair Awards, which is up against like SNL, like huge shows. So she's really sickening.
Thank you. I didn't do Bob's makeup tonight. I want to be perfectly clear about that.
Clearly.
See, that's what you get for being nice to white people during February, okay? You're supposed to drag that bitch in February.
Shouldn't have dapped that white bitch up.
No, but with the acting challenge, I will say acting challenges on the show are hard because what y'all see from when they get the script to when you perform it and memorize your lines is maybe about 2-3 hours, and you're doing your makeup and you're trying to. It's like a lot to memorize. The
and
lines.
none of them can read.
The acting challenges were hard. I hadn't noticed. Wasn't my experience.
Bob actually won the acting challenge.
I did win the acting challenge.
Now, can you tell everyone about your lines and how you worked that out and how that went?
I take my lines. I use a credit card. If you just push them together. No, I'm kidding. Wow.
I am fucking done. I'm so done.
No, well, it is. I was wondering why Deja was being so hard on herself. Like, they literally just got the script. I mean, they just got the script. An episode of Drag Race is just 2 days. And you're only working on your stuff for 12 hours. So the first 6 hours, you're before the challenge, 6 hours after the challenge, 6 hours the next day when you get back, and the last 6 hours is the runway. So each day is about 12 hours, roughly. So I'm like, why are they, like, getting down on themselves for not knowing their lines?
Because people sit at a Roscoe viewing party and call them a stupid bitch if they can't remember them, girl. That's why. That's why.
That does happen.
Yeah.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes. But I think they're doing a good job. I just try to remember. It is a lot of information to memorize lines in like maybe 3 hours. It's like a lot to do it. And your makeup. And you're worrying about crying last night. And you're worrying about Jasmine Kennedy calling you a stupid straight person in the untucked. Like your mind is fucked up.
You know what Maddie said that tickled me? Her thing was like, never be afraid to be yourself. From Maddie, that's rich.
It is shade of it all.
I mean,
So after this, who do you think is in danger, and who are your tops with the acting challenge?
my top is definitely Bosco. I'm really standing Bosco. I love that scene. That was very cute. And the bottom, sad to say, but maybe Deja and Angie are bottom performing. Yeah, but we'll see runways. I mean, do y'all think runways really matter?
Absolutely
I think they
not.
do.
Absolutely not. Girl.
We don't think that they do here.
Absolutely not.
We don't
bitch.
think that we don't think they work here at Roscoe's.
Yeah.
That's just a little added extra pizzazz.
I think that Deja's going to be in the... Not Deja. Angier's going to be in the bottom. Have you noticed that every time the camera cuts to Deja Sky, if she's not actively talking, she looks like she's like in pain. Every time the camera, she's like...
Does she?
Yes, every time. Look at her. If she's not talking,
Do you
she has
think
a
she
pain
owes
face.
me royalties on my makeup?
Do you feel like it's very...
Dude,
Laila
am I
McQueen?
crazy, or does she
Deja?
look just like me with the little heart and the white? And
She has
the
a
blue?
heart?
Yes.
Oh.
Am I
Deja?
nuts?
I
Maybe
think
it's the
Deja
first
Sky
episode.
looks like Patrick Starr.
If I did Patrick Starr's
Wait,
makeup,
who looks like a Patrick Star?
Huh?
You're talking about Deja Sky, and who are you talking about?
Deja
What
Sky.
show are we talking about? Are we
I
talking
did
about-
find out who
anyone
Lady
see
Camden
this?
looks like out of drag. Tell me I'm lying.
Oh my God, Bob.
Let me see. Oh my God, let me see.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Bob.
the guy from Ratatouille.
I was like, this bitch looks like somebody out of drag.
Ratatouille. That's Ratatouille.
This bitch cooking something up in the kitchen. I see her like that. And she also did a really good job, too. I think Willow's going to win this episode. Willow was great. She was doing that like Schitt's Creek Moira Rose type voice,
Yeah.
which was really great.
Daya was great as well.
What was Daya, if you're in the bar, I'm sorry about this, but what the fuck is going on with these lips?
I know the lips look crazy, girl.
They look insane when she talks because
they
it's
do.
not the shape of a mouth.
Yeah.
It's really hard to watch Dio on the show because when someone like wants it really bad and they're not getting it, like she wants too much. First of all, she's preoccupied with the notion of George just forgiving her. So she's like, "Do you forgive me? Do you forgive me?" Like, bitch, do your fucking makeup, bitch. Worry about that. Worry about how you're gonna look on the runway today, bitch. And she's like, I know she's doing it, but I want to do better than her, bitch. Do a good job for yourself.
I also feel like if you're actively showing how bad you want it, producers are gonna be like, you know what we're gonna do?
Not give it to you. Yes, it's so true. No, it's so true.
I hope Daya isn't here. Y'all are reading this bitch. Daya? What's Daya Sky?
She's
What's her
sitting
name?
in the front like, fuck
House
these
lights
bitches.
on.
Oh, God.
She's not here.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah, fuck
no.
Daya. No,
And also, I feel like a lot of the girls actually did well on this, which is what a switch up when the acting challenge is written well and fun and not, you know.
Well, this season there have been great acting challenges, and I believe it's because the first two they were able to actually the girls wrote their own.
Yeah, that was
dialogue.
good too.
So I feel like usually, but there was and I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like the tanking of acting challenges truly started with Breast World. I'm not even being funny. Breast World I was like, what the fuck? Then the epitome of horrible acting challenges was during All Stars, that thing where they were like doing a parody of Coven. That was insane.
Coven? Who did Coven? What season was that? They did Coven?
Do you even watch the show, Tamar?
Season 6?
Yes, they did an American Horror Story, Ryan Murphy.
Everyone was like,
all of
different
the-
type of witch and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
It was what?
Yeah, it was good.
It was.
What's in
it
your
was
drink
not.
down there? A little more than sugar.
Also, if Rue told me to talk in a southern accent, Eureka, hair up, down.
You're not the host of the show. Nation, I'm sorry.
That's gonna be a fun runway. Is your mic not working?
Oh,
No,
shit.
not this.
Not.
This is unexpected.
So let me ask you, ladies, this: have you guys ever been to Folsom?
I don't know why I jumped in. I was like, I haven't. So
If you see the video of me, please don't tag me in it.
is there really a video?
Is there really?
You know, some people are recording some unconsensual things, and I haven't seen them, but yes, somewhere.
Yeah, I love that lady Cameron was like, well, I've been to Folsom, but I'm just there observing all
No, she said she was in the window. She was window shopping, which means she was in an apartment on Folsom Street getting fucked in a window.
Yeah, getting her back blasted.
That's what that means.
Let's say London's bridge has fallen down around little Miss Camden, honey.
Have you been to Folsom, Naysha?
Okay, so really quick, just funny story. I had just won Miss Continental, and my friends are like, we're going to go to a circuit party. It's so cute. It's so much fun. I'm like, okay, circuit party. Yes, work. Go to the circuit party, and it was Folsom, girl. So I showed up, and the first thing I'm like, oh, it's cute. It's a little vacay. No one knows. I walked right into the thing. They're like, Miss Continental, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck. This is not going to be fun. Yeah.
Tell them your bathhouse story.
Oh, my God. The one.
I'm sorry, is everyone not familiar with my bathhouse story?
I'm not
Has
familiar.
anyone heard
Say
it?
no.
I'm going to try to shorthand it. Okay. My first time at Steamworks here on Halstead Street, my first time there ever was the first night I performed at Roscoe's with Cynthia Lee Fontaine. It was actually it was a viewing
George
party.
is his other enemy.
It was during a viewing party, and it was the episode that I went home. So it was whatever night. I think Lady Ivory came out to me and was like, I lost a lot of money on a pool for you. I was like, bitch, I lost $100,000. Go fuck yourself. So I told my boyfriend at the time, I was like, you know what, let's go do something. I've never been to a bathhouse. Let's go. I want to do something that has no drag. None. So we go there. It's not that busy, whatever. Run into Cynthia and her little teeny towel going, oh, mis amore, my gugu's on fire. And I was like, I love you, girl. I'll talk to you later, ma'am. And so we're on the third floor. If anyone's been there, it's a couple different floors. So we're on the third floor, and I'm like, oh my God, it smells not great up here. But like, not like the normal, not great gay smells. I was like, whatever. And then a bunch of the like workers there were like, everyone get downstairs now. And we're like, I don't know what that's about. So everyone just starts cruising on the next floor down. And so we're like, okay, everyone's like walking around. Bitch, they turned the house lights on in Steamworks. They Trinity the Tuck on the Christmas Queens. House lights on, girl! all of Steamworks. So then we all go downstairs. We're all naked trying to get into our lockers. Like, I looked at the guy next to me and I was like, this is the weirdest episode of Chicago Fire ever. Oh, not to bury the lead. The bathhouse was on fire. That's why we went downstairs, because...
Fire, honey.
Cynthia told y'all her ass was on fire. Nobody listened.
So the cops and firefighters are pouring in, and literally, no, a cab.
Not Monét said Blue Lives Matter. Oh my God. Who's recording? Post it.
Bitch, they start pouring in going, what is going on? I'm like, I'm fucking naked. I don't know. So then we leave, we get out. Turns out someone spilled poppers and was smoking and set a glory hole on fire on the 3rd floor. And so me and my boyfriend, I finally get dressed, get my phone, keys, wallet, whatever, and we get outside, and Cynthia's just leaning over on, like, the little, like, you know, light pole going, bish, I told you it was on fire. You know, to be fair, she had a point.
That is wild.
I've never been to Folsom, but I remember a few seasons ago, Rock'em Secora got on the show, and all of her Folsom pictures leaked, and she was like, bitch, whatever, and she started posting them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I said, it do take nerve,
And
girl.
good for her.
I know.
They were nice.
They were great. She was
lovely gals. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
She was turning the party. Yeah, if there was a drag competition on for nudes at Folsom, she would win. She was really good. It was great.
She's a throat goat. Good for her.
Oh my God, come on, throat. What is that, slut pop?
Slut pop, yeah.
Slut pop. Kesha. No? Sorry. Freudian slip. Kim Petras.
All things considered, that is very... Recording. Who's recording?
Holy shit.
Bitch,
girl.
that was a gag.
I told y'all about Lady fucking Camden. I was like, something about her, she is really, like, shaping up. She had not a week, she had a bunch of safe shit, and then in the last 2 episodes, she has been on top of her fucking
Okay,
game.
you're pretending like you've been the biggest Lady Camden stan. Literally 5 minutes ago, bitch. Stop it right now. I was like, I've been telling y'all for weeks.
Well, since I sat down in this chair, I've been saying it.
Please.
Is Daya your new Denali and Blair St. Clair?
Someone was booing Daya.
No, they're booing you. Be careful. They love Denali
Someone
here.
was booing her. I don't know who it was, but
No,
it was
I love Denali. That's a joke. You like Denali now, right?
I don't like her. No, I'm kidding.
I love that you
she's great.
said now.
I've never
right?
not liked Denali. I just didn't
That's
like
not what you said
I
on the
just
podcast.
didn't like her clothes.
That's not what you
on
said on the podcast. You said you hate that bitch. That's what you said.
Well, luckily it's recorded so people can go listen.
And we quote.
I just didn't like her clothes.
Drag her!
Drag her.
All right, so let's talk about these looks. Toot and boot it while you girls are here. I do
there
think
you go.
Willow Pill was
great
getting
as well.
Willow.
Willow
Pill.
started off the runway.
I thought it was cute. I liked it. It was fierce. I liked it. It was the hair was similar to Simone's red finale thing. That's what I thought. But I still thought it was a great look. It was really creative. I liked it.
I love that. I feel like I'm in a fucking fever dream. Why would you graduate with chaps past your nipples and a fishnet bodies? I don't get the concept.
I gotta say,
who was that?
That was
Jasmine.
Kennedy. Jasmine Kennedy has pretty consistently been wearing some insane and not great insane stuff on the runway, but she does this thing when she wears it, and it is a list ever. She acts like it is like when
The
she
best thing
when she
ever.
worked in the Roke Room and like with a completely fine outfit, she was like, and this is just the entrance look. We're like, bitch, we know. And then she hit the runway wearing a perfectly normal pair of shoes. She was like,
Get the shoes, baby. Get the shoes.
why pay more when you can pay less?
Yeah, I just don't understand the storyline of you're graduating, so you're wearing chaps. It just didn't make.
Even Megan Thee Stallion was dressed more appropriate at her graduation. Megan Pete. You remember when Megan Thee Stallion graduated? And they were like, Megan Pete. I don't know why that shit tripped me up so much.
Okay, so if you could choose one person at the top, one person at the bottom, who would it be?
One at the top.
Lady Camden's
Like,
top for me.
just
Bosco.
runway?
Bosco's runway was so good.
Yeah, the pink leather was great.
It was so cute.
I did like
And she was great in the
Carrie
challenge.
Colby was great as well.
The runway?
Harry Colby?
Yeah, you didn't like it?
I
No.
didn't. I
Oh,
It was-
I
Girl,
liked it.
she looked like
I
a
liked
Sarah
it.
McLachlan dog with mange. Okay,
Oh,
it was
no.
bald-headed.
Oh.
It was it was not look good. She looked like It looked like it had in the arms.
I want to see it in person now.
No, that was not great, and I loved
after
her
the
guy
commercials.
after the commercial.
After the commercial
okay.
break.
So you You guys say these things and make these comments. How many of these bitches try to come for you guys after this? Do they ever?
No one
So
can
Misha,
hate me more
Iman
than
is
I hate
coming for
myself.
Yeah, Monét and I, we have argued with quite a few of the Drag Race girls.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
All right, ladies, what do you think about that director's cut?
Remember when Michelle said she doesn't like fart humors when Rock was on the show? And now they have a whole challenge dedicated to farts? It was funny, I'm just saying.
Well, I went on a journey. At first, I was like, this is fucking hilarious, right? And I was like, all right, I've had enough. And then they got funny again, for sure.
It gives when Mimi first picked someone up on her shoulders, and then the next season they were like, let's do a wrestling challenge.
Was it the next season?
It was literally the next season.
Word.
Like, I was like, this would upset me.
They are not subtle. They truly are not subtle.
Yeah, it's all a mind game. I still think that RuPaul is still playing a long game to somehow break down Jan. Somehow. She's not done. It's not over. There's something left.
No, Diabetti's going to peel her face off and it's Jan under there.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I think what's going to happen, it's going to be when Jan's invited to season 2 of Queen of the Universe, and then RuPaul's going to come out the end and just cut her mic off right when she starts singing. I wash my hands. It's fine.
Speaking, earlier we talked about sibling rivalry. Are we going to get a tour? And if we do, when is it going to happen?
Ooh, well.
There will be a tour. We're going everywhere except Chicago. No, I'm kidding.
August through October, we're Sibling Rivalry is going on tour. Yeah, we're doing 34 cities, 34, something like that, 34, 35 cities, and all across the U.S. So we will be announcing it very soon at the end, mid to end March. We're announcing the tour. We shot a cute little promo video. It's very cute.
And we even we're doing some original music, some brand new music on the tour.
Yeah, we're doing live podcasts with some celebrity friends in each city. It's going to be a good time. And, it's just me poking fun at Bob because, how can you not? She's so lovable. You're so cute.
God.
I love you.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
Well, now, I know you're going to make an announcement, but YouTube will see this. So now YouTube, you guys got an exclusive. Oh. Yeah, they'll get to...
Wait, there's a video? Who gave you the video? Oh, bitch, I thought you were about to play a video. I was like, how'd she get the video? We even see it.
No, this will be live in a couple hours.
This will be live in a little bit, and they will see it.
Oh, yeah, get tickets to the show.
Oh, yes. And
also,
subscribe if you haven't, YouTube. Make sure you push that subscribe button.
Also, these corn dogs, who got the corn dogs?
They're fierce, aren't they?
They're really good.
Uh-huh.
Yes, okay.
Chicken strips are my fave.
Are they?
Yeah,
Monique,
those are my faves.
sorry.
So good. What happened?
Moni, I have a question for you. I just want to have your full attention. Someone had messaged me earlier today and asked me what happened to the exchange rate on Build.
Drag her. Canceled.
So I did a talk show on with the Bill Network because if y'all remember, they used to do all those big Drag Race interviews like when the seasons would launch and everything. And I was doing it through the pandemic, and then Verizon sold the whole Build building in the pandemic Lovato. So my show went with it. I know, the pandemic Lovato is my favorite name to call it. And but it left during that, and hopefully it'll come back maybe in the future very soon.
Yeah, it was.
I missed doing it.
I loved watching it.
Thank you. It was a good time.
It was kind of like it reminded me of like TRL type of tea.
Oh my God, because it was right there on the street,
yeah, like the
right?
people were right there, and I was like, oh, I want to go stand there with that image.
Well, all the episodes are still there. I did with Trixie. I had my iconic Gia Gunn episode where the producers, because this was when
Do y'all remember the episode? Tyra Banks had an amazing show called The Tyra Banks Show, not just Top Model, where she would interview people, and she was horrible, really bad at interviewing. She lost every interview she did. So she brought Naomi Campbell on the show to try to force Naomi Campbell to apologize, because Oprah does this thing where she brings you on the show after you've been like as low as you can go. She brings you back. She allows you to apologize, and then she gives you a job. She did it to Jan Levinsett.
Kim Wayans.
She does a lot of people. So Tyra Banks did it with Naomi Campbell. She was like, in the 90s, you were mean to me. And Naomi Campbell was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She fully.
At one point, she was like, at that one show where you were mean, and she was like, you were at that show?
Okay, so we heard some words. We heard perfection. We heard iconic. Like,
I need these new seasons to be Queen of the Universe style. The first 6 of you, get the fuck out.
I mean, I really hate episodes of Drag Race where they don't eliminate people almost as much as I hate when they bring, like, first of all, like, they bring them back, not eliminating people. I don't know.
My drag.
Wow, Laila and Naysha.
Oh,
wow.
Careful.
Listen,
Careful with
I
Naysha
stand
over
by
there.
my statement. But it's like when you're there and someone's back, you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Why?
Naysha.
Naysha, how do you
Because
feel
you
about
want people to go
that?
home. That's how you want on Drag Race.
Anisha, can you imagine if we went home first and second again, but we were there for 8 episodes?
Oh no, that we would have got a bigger check though.
Yeah, she really lasted. I think she's going. I think probably further than anyone who's gone home like first. It's wild. That's a perfection.
Iconic.
Iconic and perfection are the words that they used, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're definitely
that-
overused. Do you think that Michelle's comments are precise every time?
No,
Or do you think
I don't
that
know.
she gets...
I think the most uttered phrase on Drag Race is people on the judges panel saying, "I'm gonna disagree with Michelle." I want someone to make a super cut of every time a judge goes, "I'm gonna have to disagree with Michelle." They be fucking dragging that bitch through the mud. And she does. I mean, also Michelle's style has certainly gotten more muted over the years. Like if you go back to season 4, watch how Michelle was dressing. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
No,
Crazy.
4, 5,
All Stars
6.
1. All
Sequins.
Stars 1 where
All
her
Stars
shoulder was in
1.
Rouge shot.
Yeah, and now she's like wearing like a black dress, and she's like, "I just love it. It's so simple."
I will
Yeah.
say, I think Michelle does come from a good place most of the time. It's either Michelle is like giving very good advice or something completely left field. Like, Michelle, we cannot eliminate a color and a shape from this show. a green and a leotard, we can't see them ever.
Also, didn't she say she hates chaps too?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
But she loved those chaps.
Like, I hate chaps. I hate green. I
Well-
hate leotards. I hate wigs, makeup, eyelashes, sequins, polka dots, plaid. I'm like, what the fuck do you want to see then, bitch?
Yeah.
Everyone in a little back dress? Help me
Well,
out. now.
Betty's outfit was so confusing because the chaps, but then she had like the garters too, and it kind of like made it. It was not given what was supposed to be given. To quote T.S. Madison.
Does anyone else think George's outfit looks like her pantyhose fell down?
Yeah, like there was just like a little small, like
it
we were
was
talking
not
about that.
cute.
So who do we think had the best?
I think Lady Camden had the best, the entire episode. This is Lady Camden's episode.
Okay.
Let's talk about that lip sync.
So
yeah?
Lady Camden is a slayer.
Yeah.
She slayed that shit.
That was a great lip sync. It was
Yeah.
So
really
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she. I told you.
Bob.
Well, the thing, I think from the onset of the lip sync, I think Di was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I can do, but it's not my night. And I think she held on. She finished the song, but it was clear that if Lady Camden did not win, it would have been, there's no way.
Yeah,
she
there
fucking
was
turned
something
it.
The
would've
more I
been.
look at it too, I realize that it's not that Diabetes' look was bad. It's just because like she looks good, but everyone keeps being like, "This is perfect." But also, this has been kind of a theme through the season. Like Georges was in leotard. They were like, "Georges, this leotard is so good. You are now the host of the show." Like.
Okay, but now that we get into later seasons of Drag Race and the franchise, RuPaul just be picking favorites and not being subtle about it. Every season, Crystal Versace, bitch, you were born to do drag, wins. Georges, bitch, you were born to do drag. Get in the bottom. I want to see you perform for me. Like, they just be picking favorites now.
Well, I guess she can do whatever she wants to fucking do. It's my fucking show, bitch.
Yeah.
So let's say we were going to put a bottom 2 and they would lip sync and eliminate. Who would you have put in the bottom 2 since they flipped the script on us this week?
Ooh.
I would have done Deja and Angeria.
Can we talk about Deja's walk out there real quick?
Well, it was shady because so in Untucked, right? You have Angeria, she's in her long black human hair unit, looking cute. Then comes Carrie, looks stunning, beautiful. Then Deja.
Well, it's not that she didn't look good, because clearly Deja knows how to walk. We see her on the runway, but they just caught her in a moment where she was like, "You got to remember, the bitch, they're filming you. There's a big ass camera right in front of you," and she was like, just walking her ass back to the room instead of doing drag. She was just walking, and they caught that ass.
Girl. Yeah. Bless Deja. I like Deja. I love her personality, though. And what I love about it, anytime she wears natural hair, like blondes or brunette or black, she looks so... It's the neon thing. She's like stuck, and she's like, I'm the neon hair girl.
Pastel queen.
Prince.
Oh,
Pastel
Pastel
princess.
Queen.
Pastel princess, bitch. Don't you ever disrespect her name.
I like Deja a lot. She's doing the thing where she's overselling herself, so now we expect more because she comes in saying, "Well, I'm a seamstress. I'm the best seamstress. I'm the pastel princess. I do this, that, and the other." I'm like, just do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Don't tell everyone. Just do what you're gonna do. That's why we all love Angeria and
Willow.
Willow because they just are like just doing shit. You
But
know? Does that make
sometimes
sense?
selling yourself is fierce. When Jasmine Kennedy was like, "I'm not worried." In fact, if
That
you
was-
want to say your goodbyes, I would sip your drink now. Say your goodbyes because, bitch, I promise you this is your last day on TV. I was like, damn. I was like, holy shit. So you won't be back. You won't be here tomorrow. Say your goodbye. Y'all, everybody write letters to Maddie right now. Everybody start penning your letters to Maddie. Save some time because
That
this
was
bitch
fierce.
will not be back.
That was fair. That was fierce. That was
God
fierce.
damn.
Bob, can you do the hair for me one
And
more
it
time,
hurt because
please?
she was right. She was so right. Bitch, that would have hurt my feelings if I was Maddie. That would have hurt my feelings.
It was, I mean, it was great. And there is something about selling yourself because us as viewers, sometimes we fucking drink that shit up. We're like, oh yes, bitch, read this fucking straight bitch.
When I found out Maddie was in the bottom, I thought RuPaul was going to be like, prior to tonight, I asked you to prepare a lip sync performance to Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Imagine.
Then Maddie would have fucked her up. With arms wide open!
Nickelback photograph.
Look at this
photograph.
photograph.
So real quick, do you remember last week when the girls were arguing and then Taraji walked in? You know she was right outside like...
She was waiting, okay?
Because those aren't actual real walls. It is literally, it's just bricks printed on this.
Which my first time I thought it was a real room. So when I walked in, I was like, oh, this is a fake room.
So you know Taraji was listening like this shit. It's like, hey, how y'all doing?
It's Balsamic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the portion where we're going to do some Q&A for our lovely, lovely guests. Do we have
So
your
if you have a
first
question,
one?
just let us know. I do have one here. I'm going to start with you two, Laila and Bob. So one of our viewers that watches every week, they want to know what your favorite city was to record We're Here at.
Should we say it on the count of three?
Yes.
My favorite episode, not my favorite place
Okay,
to be.
yeah, I was gonna say in terms of what, but yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Selma.
Yeah, Selma,
Work.
Alabama was everything. If you want a truly remarkable vision and introspection on intersectionality by being black, trans, queer, and Southern, it is nothing. No show on TV has ever gone into this in such remarkable detail and shown a black trans woman on TV being openly loved by a black straight man. That has not happened. So that was my favorite episode we've ever done.
Fantastic.
If you have not seen We're Here at all and you're not following it, at least watch that. It is like a very important episode to have out there on TV. The show is really great for representation. We're not just trying to like, please watch this shit because we're on it. It is like a very important show that's on TV.
Because we already got renewed. We don't need you to. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
We don't. You should watch. I'm being silly.
All right, we got a question right here.
All right. Hi, my name is Christian.
Hi,
Bob and
Christian.
Monét. I just want to let you know me and my best friend Bria love you guys so much. My question for you, for anybody in general, what's your favorite untucked fight?
Untucked fight?
Oh, it's not a fight, but my favorite untucked moment of all time is the top 4 of season 2, where Tatiana's like, I know you guys just like think I'm shit or whatever, and Raven with the finger goes, I would never say that about you. I would never say that about you. And it immediately cuts to her going, her book is shit, her look is shit, her trying to sell herself to the judges is shit. She is shit. That is so tasty. That's gold.
I fucking love Raven Girl. That shit was great.
What's your favorite untucked moment?
Honestly, it was season 10, the Eureka and Vixen fight because shit. Wait, what happened?
She
Yeah,
said, did anybody
that's-
else think about transitioning?
Carrie's like, bitch.
Okay. Okay, wait, before we answer your question, before we left, I do want to let you guys know that our link is live for our next week guests. Next week we have Deja Sky joining us,
word.
as well as
Carrie
Colby.
Yes. Also, I want to let everyone know I am performing tonight, but just know this. I forgot to shave my armpits for the past 4 weeks, so it's very hairy. So when you come up here and you see a big bush under my armpits, just know that I am just like you, okay?
I have
you.
clippers. You can borrow them.
You want to use your clippers for your face on my armpits? Okay. Okay.
For you?
For you, I will.
Oh, that's my favorite Monica song.
Yeah, me too. I love that one.
Oh, so my favorite unsung moment was season 10 when this Vixen's second fight with Eureka and her and Vixen, because I was on stage getting critique because I was in the bottom. And so I had no idea. So I came back and everybody was like crazy. And I was like, why is everyone so upset? And like no one would tell the bottom girls like, or whoever's on stage what happened until we watched it. Until I saw it on TV, I had no idea how bad it was. And it was good, girl. It was a good fight. It was good.
What about you, Bob?
I'll keep it short. My favorite is when Raja was going off on Plastique, and she's like snapping on her, and then Sugar Cane, she was like, well, you're the one that brought it up. And then Raja O'Hara just turned to Sugar Cane and went, anyways, we don't talk about that enough. We do not talk about it enough.
Raja was so good in her original
She
season.
just went,
I love Raja.
and she shut that bitch the fuck up, too.
I guess I'm just some dumb old
dumb bitch.
Who's that? Who's that?
We have one right over here.
Okay.
Oh,
Happy Black History Month.
That was good. Happy Black History Month.
Fucking up.
Okay, what's up? My name is Daryl.
hi, Daryl.
Hi, I'm a Big Brother super fan, right? And I want to
Oh,
know
girl.
if asked, if any of you three would ever play Big Brother and what your strategy would be.
I've never watched Big Brother, so I'm going to pass on this one. I've
Oh,
never
you're
seen it.
missing out, girl.
Oh, you should watch. If I was a Big Brother, I would definitely not go the Todrick route because he's making a lot of enemies. I think Todrick will probably do very well. If not win, probably like top 2, top 3, something like that. Because these shows, like surviving Big Brother, you're allowed to be shady and conniving and manipulating because you don't rely on people buying tickets to your show or coming to see you at Roscoe's to have a successful career. You know what I mean? Or like Drag Race, somebody does one thing mean, y'all like, we fucking hate you, die, bitch, and we'll never support them. So I think I would just be my congenial self if I went on Big Brother and see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my talents lie behind the camera. I don't think competing in reality shows is really my.
I don't know. It worked out so well last time. That's shady.
Yeah. Well, okay, but just knowing, would you be shady and mean, or would you just be like?
Yeah, she'd be shady and
I
mean.
would definitely. Yes.
Like an 18 episode season, girl. Snatch Game is next.
No, I thought it was going to be next week. But
Oh, no, it's
obviously
not.
'cause
It's-
It's
Yeah.
next on UK versus the Turd.
UK versus the Turk.
So
Did y'all see? I was going to fuck him up.
we have another question over here. Did we finish the last question, by the way?
Yeah, we
Yes,
did.
we did.
Okay.
If Bob went on Big Brother, he would absolutely be a mean.
He would be
bully.
mean. Yeah, yeah.
And
He'd be
win.
shady. Perfect.
Maybe.
And
All right.
when?
We have question over here.
Come on.
Question.
Hi, my name is Rani. My question is for Naysha Lopez.
Ooh.
In the 100 J-Lo night runway, what would you have done, and would you ever do an all-star season?
Yes, and I would have came out in a wedding dress.
Like from the new movie?
Marry me, marry
No,
me.
because she's been married
engaged.
how many
Oh,
times?
Very funny.
So yeah, so I would have
That's
that.
good.
Don't be fooled by the rock.
Right here?
she
Wait,
got.
wait. Would you do an All Stars, bitch?
Oh yeah, of course I'll do it.
Oh, yeah,
If
she
the
says that
opportunity
every
presents itself and I'm in the right place to do it, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
You were in the right place, then you moved to California. All right, hi.
Hi, my question's for Bob. So I'm pretty sure we all saw the video. It's iconic. What possessed you? What in the shaken baby syndrome possessed you to put a whole ass child on your show, on your head? Oh yeah! I want to know where that inspiration came from.
I was like, what video? Oh shit, what video? Folsom Street. So on We're Here, in the Selma episode, actually, I did a number. I've always had this idea to do a number where I walk out on stage with like the biggest wig you've ever seen. And then I fall over and my wig falls off. And then when I stand up, I'm like, sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. And then the wig stands up and we just start dancing together. So I did it on the Selma episode of We're Here Season 2. And that's actually my niece. My brother's daughter flew in to Selma, Alabama.
She got flued out.
And it was so Domino Couture and Gloria from Wigs and Grace worked together to make this like wig suit out of this like Marley hair. If you know what Marley kind of looks like, it kind of looks like locks, but really loose a little bit. And it was honestly like, and the way we did it, that was actually real. That we didn't do like a fake thing where I had a real wig and then she was on my shoulders, my like 12-year-old niece.
These are just one of the things, like, this is not like a traveling number, so there's like a budget, there's a production team, there's like people to help work on things. So these are just one of the things when we're having a meeting being like, Bob, what do you want to do? He's like, Yeah, so I think I want to have a wig that's a person on me.
Obviously, I can't bring my niece to Roscoe's around you degenerates, but I can take her.
I can't confirm. Bob has been talking. You've been talking about that for years. I mean, like years. You've been talking about doing this number.
So it was really exciting to actually get a chance to do it, and thank you for watching. Y'all can check it out. It was pinned on my Twitter for a while, but I think I took it down. I
reported it.
I think I actually now. I just pinned the George's Monét exchange video on my Twitter. Check it out. It's so good. I'm gonna pin it right now. It's so good. Monét exchange.
You are a child. You are an actual
pin to profile.
You are such a child.
I just love the chemistry that they have. Everybody, questions up here?
I know we have some over here.
Okay, yeah.
No white people can ask questions today. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This whole, they're like, oh.
Yep, the whole front
She really
row,
came
like,
that way? All right.
Hi, my name's Malachi.
Hi, Malachi.
So my question is, out of all the places that you have all traveled, which queens have you worked with that you want to see on Drag Race?
Ooh. Oh, I would love to see, I always forget her name. We just talked about it on the podcast.
I'm going to say
San Francisco. Go ahead.
I'm going to say Julia Starr from Minneapolis. If y'all don't know her, she is so talented and amazing and should have been on years ago.
I'm going to say Aurora Sexton.
Oh, yes.
Boots,
Aurora.
yes. I think Aurora needs to be on there. I think she would be great because she's just, nothing against Carrie, but Aurora knows how to get ugly. You know what I mean? Like, she will
Aurora's
get down
great.
and dirty and do the most. So I would love to see
I love
Aurora.
when they're like, you got to get ugly, and she came out of the flowers. She goes, I'm going to do a Crystal Method lip.
I think the queen that I want to see on Drag Race, because she's legit one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life, but she's also, like, she would be the best villain in Drag Race history, is the iconic Jackie Beat. I would imagine Jackie Beat on Drag Race.
Villain, like the worst villain ever, but it would be
she's
so
just
good.
She's like such a crotchety old drag queen.
She's so funny.
Yeah, she's crotchety, honey.
I would love Nikki Jizz. She did this number one. She's in San Francisco. She did this number where she did a whole bunch of wig reveals, and then she reveals the scalp. But then she has it's like a skull cap. Then she rips a ball cap. She rips it off, and there's another wig under it. It's fucking everything. And we worked with her in San Francisco. She did Bring It On Queen with us. She's a really good drag queen. Would love to see her.
Also, I'm completely biased, but fucking Lucy Stool.
Oh yeah.
To name one of the many of Chicago people who have not been on yet and should.
We need to have our first drag king, like Tenderoni.
Bitch!
Ooh, Tenderoni!
Yes!
So good.
That would be good.
You know who'd be great at provoking people on Drag Race is Miss Toto.
Oh my God, that would, yes.
The girls would be fighting!
No, they totally would.
Oh my God.
For the first episode, then, she'll go home.
I was at Berlin a couple weeks ago, and Miss Toto
Only a couple
got
people
into a fight with... I was there, and bitch, I was gonna jump in and pull off, but they got it together real quick. We'll talk about that later. Hey, guess what? We have a video we're gonna play right now because Roscoe is so sick.
Is it our tour video?
Look at the TV. No. Push play, Mikey.
Yes.
So good.
Shout out to Nevaeh.
Nevaeh is heaven spelled backwards. Black folks.
Black people.
Her name's Nevaeh.
Nevaeh. Shout out to Nevaeh. Most adorable. Ready?
Hey, my name's Z. I'm huge fan.
Zier?
D.
Oh, I was way off. What? I was like, Ashley?
Huge fan. Love the podcast. I don't watch any other podcast besides Sibling Rivalry. I love y'all.
Oh, thank you.
That fucking, I forgot what you did, but there was something like Monét like coughed or something and you looped it. I thought that was the funniest shit on the planet. I started crying.
That was back when I used to edit the podcast. In our first year, if you listen to our podcast, Monét and I do 2 podcasts a week.
Yeah.
Which is really ambitious. In our first year, I was editing them myself, and we only released 13 podcasts for the whole first year. But if you were one of those listeners and you have stuck with us through all of our messiness, thank you for sticking around, honey.
Thank you, my love.
All right, we have some more over here, I think.
All right, we got a question right here.
Now, if you are white and we ask a question, we ask for a $100 donation for your question.
He's going to send it to my Cash App right now.
You look light-skinned.
He's not
Show
white.
us your 23andMe.
She's just blonde.
Let me see your 23andMe.
I can't really see.
I'm a gay Puerto Rican and they're blonde face. Deal with it. What's up? My
Puerto
question
Ricans can be white.
Yeah, whatever. I look good. I look like I belong in a Tarantino film. So my question for you two is this. In 2022, who's the bigger gaslighter? Tell us between you two.
I mean, if you listen to the podcast, you all can confirm that
It's a wash.
Bob is a very big gaslighter because Bob is very smart with his gaslightery, and he be getting me because a lot of times I do some inhalants, and I'm not inhalants. I smoke a lot of weed.
I was like, wait.
Not Monét doing whippets before the podcast.
She's
walking
poppers
on
and
sunshine. But I think Bob is the biggest gaslighter for sure.
We don't even have a podcast together. We've never done a podcast together.
We have any other ones around here?
I got one right here. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Hi, my name is Francesca.
Hi,
First of all, I love every single queen on this stage right now. Like, I love
Wow,
you.
you say
You're
that
so
after
funny.
the other two walked off the stage? Oh my God.
Okay, bitch, she looked at me. She's like, I love you. You're so funny.
Like, season 8 is like my favorite season ever. So like, I'm living for this moment right now, and I'm a faithful patron to the Patreon of Sibling Rivalry. So my question is for Bob. It's kind of like a sibling advisory question a little bit. So I know you've
Podcast available, Sibling Advisory.
I know you've been very open about your soberness and your.
Put the drink down.
I know.
The answer is put the drink down.
That's your answer, bitch. That is your answer.
Oh my God. Seriously, my question is like, I'm really trying to.
I know you've been sober. I don't even know if I should try to do it.
Oh my God. Bob, wait. Bob.
No, I'm kidding. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, like, I really don't know how to have fun without drinking, and I'm really trying to cut down on my drinking. So, like, do you have, like, any
Do what Monét
advice?
does and just do drugs instead.
No. I will tell you, here's the tea. Whenever I don't want to turn this to a fucking AA meeting, but, you know, some people say they can't have fun without drinking. When I drink, no one has fun. Like, it's not just like, it's like everyone's miserable. Like, if you think I'm mean now, bitch, when I used to drink and do drugs, it's just just a bad person. I got sick of waking up and having all of my friends be mad at me. My furniture's broken. My body hurts. And I was in my early 20s, so like last year. So it was really, okay, stop. Not that funny. Not that funny.
But all these things are still happening, and you're not drinking. So what's the tea, Barry? We all don't like you. Your furniture be broken.
So, in my experience, and I'm not trying to expose your tea, but if you are finding yourself trying to control your drinking, here's the thing. People who don't have a problem with drinking, don't worry about it. Like, people who don't have a problem, they don't even think about it because they're just like, I know someone who's like, I go to a club, have one drink, and go home. That's crazy to me. That's like going to the gym, doing one push-up, and then leaving. It doesn't make sense. Like, I drink to black out. And that's how I drink. So I had to start going to places. There are some places, I'm sure they have a lot here in Chicago, these rooms where you can, meet up with people. I don't want Roscoe's to go out of business. I'm sure you can I still buy the chicken tenders. You don't have to buy drinks. But if you feel like you might have a problem, then I would say go explore those rooms, and they're very easy to find.
My favorite part was you said you break furniture. Holy shit.
I used to break, and I used to pee on stuff.
There is a really good video of Bob and I at DragCon UK where Bob sits on a couch and breaks all 4 legs off of it, okay?
Not all four legs.
They snapped off like toothpicks, bitch. It was, I will post the video on
all 4 legs.
Oh, each one. Pop, 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 pop.
If you find it, we'll post it right now, right on this little screen right here. All right, we have another question right over here.
Hi, my name is Hamad. Hi, Bob. Hi, Monét. I'm from Dubai, and I have a question for you guys. Who's better at Smash Bros? Once and for all, let's lay it down.
Okay, I will say, if you play Super Smash Brothers or know what it is, make some noise, yeah?
Y'all should have a Smash night here. A Smash tournament. Bring us back. I will yeah.
Yeah. So when I first, I've been playing Smash Brothers since college. I used to smoke weed, go to music class, and play Smash Brothers. Melee.
Used to?
Melee. And then so now as an adult, I started playing Smash Brothers, and Bob did not play it. So Bob learned how to get good at Smash just to be vindictive and beat me at least one time. So Bob has gotten way better than he was. Bob is a good Smash player, but I still think I'm better than you in Smash.
Monét is a little better than me at Smash.
Monét's a little what?
I said butter. I'm just kidding. Slick. You just so slick and you salty. like butter. No, Monet's a little better than I am at Smash, but I am getting much better because it used to be where I could not win, but I am now. It's now like if Monet used to win 10 times out of 10, now Monet wins like 6 times out of 10.
Yeah.
To quote the poet laureate Megan Thee Stallion,
We have another question for you guys over here.
Hello, over here, hi, hello, over here, hi. I'm such a big fan. This is also kind of an advisory question. My name's Jamie, by the way.
Jamie?
Yes, Jamie. So my question is, I do a lot of things. I'm interested in so many things. I'm passionate about a lot. I'm getting my master's to be a mental health therapist. But also, I am a singer and performer on the side. But also, I'm really into fashion. Like, I walked for New York Fashion Week last week.
Word.
But also, I want to look into makeup artistry. And so, do you have any advice for how to manage so many passions and do everything I want?
and I love scrapbooking. I just can't. Layla actually is one of the. This is
I
a
was
great
just
one
gonna
for
say,
Layla.
Layla. I feel like you're in the same
You went to art
kind
school.
of
You're a
thing.
performer. You do makeup.
Unlike Bob, I have ADD and I admit it.
She
Bob,
also has ADD.
if you listen to Sibling Rivalry, Bob is the personification of tell me you have ADD without telling me you have ADD. I don't know. I just keep doing all of it. Wait. What is your question actually?
How do you manage having all these? She wants to go into one, but she's like, she wants to be a singer. She wants to do makeup. She wants to get into fashion, but they're also currently in school to get a degree in mental health. What do you do? Right? That's right.
I wish I had a real answer because as a queer creative person who has many you might find the same experience where your hobbies are now crossed over with your income and something like that, and it's hard to kind of move through it, and I wish I had an answer for that. I've just genuinely been lucky, I guess. The pandemic happened, but I've been very grateful and lucky to start working more in makeup, and I'm finding out that I really like that a little bit more than always performing, every single night of the week in a different city. So maybe just try, schedule permitting what you can do, really try a little bit of it and see which one kind of feels the best. That might be kind of shitty, but there's no other way to know what you like unless you try it.
Can I also say, don't obsess over making money off of things you want to do.
Yes.
Because if you have a job, if you work in mental health and you're making good money, but you still get to do makeup and you still get to do fashion and you still get to do stuff, if you're making a living off of one of the things and you're still able to do the other things, you don't have to monetize every single part of your life. As long as it's not draining resources from you, as long as it's not. There was a point. Drag is one of those things that drag is a deficit for a while,
Yes.
but you love it so much that it doesn't feel like it. I was waiting tables and doing drag and doing real estate and doing drag, but I just love drag so much. And then one day, drag just kind of started paying for itself. It took 3-4 years.
That happened to me too with drag. It happened with makeup. I don't know where I'll go next, but try out.
Probably
I
Steamworks.
agree with that.
Thank you. I'll be here.
That's good advice.
So excited.
We got some other questions
I have
over
a
here.
question over here. Oh, you ready? Oh, go ahead.
Hi, my name's Stephanie.
Hi,
1,
Stephanie.
love you guys. You're great. 2, happy Black History Month.
Woo!
And 3, a not very
I
deep
noticed
question.
some white people didn't cheer when she said Happy Black History Month. I would like for Stephanie to say Happy Black History Month again, and then we'll give it another shot. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Happy Black History Month.
Bob is such a monster.
So this isn't a very deep question, but it's what the people want to know. And it's mainly for Bob. Where is the Purse First Impressions wig?
Okay, so the Purse First Impressions wig, the iconic, legendary 5-texture wig. It's like a 5-cheese chicken chili. I sent it off to James Mansfield. So if you all go on James Mansfield's YouTube page, she actually redid the wig. It's now back in my care.
James Mansfield colonized your wig. Okay, go ahead. Tell us more.
James Mansfield redid the wig. So I'll and there's a great video of her on YouTube redoing this wig. She's amazing. I'm so glad James Mansfield is having a moment right now too.
Oh yeah, she's great. She was so good in the Christmas movie.
Yeah, she was amazing.
And on that episode of Drag Race.
And Drag Race, yeah, she was great on that.
All right, I have a question for you ladies here.
Hi. First of all, you guys look incredible tonight. This question is for Bob.
You don't want to say Happy Black History Month?
Happy Black.
And where's that $100? I'm not kidding. At
Later.
Monét Exchange.
So this question is for Bob. After absolutely crushing your season, did you have any doubt while watching the finale that you weren't gonna win?
Well, a little bit actually. I really felt really confident in the season, but this is, by the way, this is no discredit to Kim's work, because I think Kim was clearly the one in second place in the whole season. I think Naomi would agree to that probably. But like at DragCon, a lot of folks were rooting for Kim. I think it might have been like a bit of an underdog thing, because everyone's like, we wanted her to win, because they're like, well, Bob's probably gonna win anyway, so we want Kim. So I remember at RuPaul's keynote speech, you could hear she was like, all right, our top 4 are Chi Chi DeVayne, Naomi, Bob, and Kim. And she said our names, and Kim's like applause was so loud. And she had more followers on Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, maybe Kim might actually like take this home and win it. So that was the first time at DragCon during RuPaul's keynote speech that I was like, oh my God, maybe I won't win. And then we filmed the finale, and I saw her performance, and I said, I'm good.
I will say at the season 11 finale, when it was Brooklyn and Evie, when Ru, because I was there for a congeniality thing, when Ru said Evie's name, the building was gonna fucking collapse. People were screaming, people were like breaking Evie's name. And then when it was here, Brooklyn got a bigger round of applause as well, but for Evie, it was just massive. I was like, if I was Brooklyn, I would feel so bad about myself. Because Evie, I mean, they were gonna destroy the building screaming for Evie.
I have a theory that RuPaul doesn't like Kim, and here's why. When I was on RuPaul's podcast, she said, who are your best friends from her season? I said, well, I'm really close with Naomi and Kim. She looked me right in my face and said, Kim who? Literally. And
Oh my God.
And that was while I was still the reigning queen. It was not even a full season later. And then during our, you remember this? During the finale, you remember this? She asked all these questions. She was like, Naomi, what's it like being adopted? You have 12 siblings. Bob the drag queen, tell me more about what it's like to come up through the New York City scene and all this stuff. And then she looked Kim straight in the face and said, when was the last time you felt down? They aired it. Do you remember this? Am I lying? I was gagged. I was like, I don't think she likes this bitch.
To be fair, on the pod, he was like, Kim. You're like, Kim Chi. He was like, Kim.
No, I said Kim Chi. I didn't say Kim. I said Naomi and Kim. She goes, Kim who? And then Michelle goes, Kim. Kim was a finalist in the last season of Drag Race. She goes, Kim.
Oh, man.
Still didn't know.
This is just my personal opinion. I think it has to do with the fact that she was contradicting exactly what the show stood for, which was keep drag from your mom, which is what she literally said on the show. And I think that really struck a chord with Ru.
I think it was because I was better than her.
No, I'm talking about not liking her. I'm talking about not liking her, not winning. But I always think that because she said that. She literally said, I'm going to keep lying to my mom about it. So I think
Did she?
Yeah, she did. She did.
Well, it's not RuPaul's out yourself to your parents' race.
Okay.
But really quick, I just wanted to announce we are slammed here today. You beautiful people, thank you for coming out so fierce. So we're a little bit backed up with the cards and stuff. Your servers have your cards. They're coming back, so just be patient because we are slammed at the bar and in the kitchen, all that good stuff. But your cards will be back soon. Thank you for your patience.
Monét has all of them for the tips.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And I will be swiping in my pussy.
Ooh! Fish patty. I have a question right back here, ladies.
All right. Hello, everyone, and hello, beautiful queens. My name is Johnny Walker. And, oh, wait. Can you see me?
We can,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
He's black.
Okay, good.
We're good. I did I checked all my T's, Monét.
So I actually have a question for all 5 of you. Currently, my husband is doing drag. And
Look at him.
He's here right now. I'm on tequila.
As we got him.
Get him.
So, Mike, I have a 2-part question. For someone getting into drag, and this is like their first year, besides don't do drag, what one piece of advice would you give? And as someone that's with someone doing drag, what is one piece of advice that you can give to me as far as how to be supportive, or the best way to be supportive to that individual?
Good question.
Who wants to go first?
Bob, since she's opinionated.
So I think I was obviously teasing about quit drag. The thing about drag is like you'll know how long you been in drag. 2 years. And what's your drag name? Ivana. Give it up for Ivana Tequila.
Yes, Ivana.
She's gonna
Ivana
stand
Tequila.
all night.
The thing about doing drag, like when I first started doing drag, it really, I was single when I first started doing drag, and it really like enveloped my life. It took over everything. It took over my house. But I lived in a tiny New York City apartment, so I had to sacrifice my living room. It became the closet. And that was just how it is. Drag spreads. It's contagious. You might catch the drag. You might end up doing drag. If Ivana coughs on you, you might find yourself in a wig too. Being a drag husband, as they say, or like a drag party, it's actually a really big thing. It's like being able to be supportive, but also being able to be critical of your partner, and don't be like don't say everything looks good if it doesn't look good, but don't be an asshole about it. Don't be nasty. Don't be mean, because you might be the person that Ivana Tequila like actually hears the most. And my partner Jacob is actually one of my biggest supporters, and we work together on Bob the Drag Queen. Now he does my YouTube page, and if you can find a way to like connect together over the drag, it can really make your relationship really wonderful, in my experience.
I would say learn your partner's needs in drag. Like when you see a whole bunch of people around them trying to take a picture, trying to hug them, pull their wig, be that one to step in for them and be like, actually, like, look into the eyes to try to find out what their needs are in drag. Also, bitch, carry a bag, hold a purse. Like, be that one that they can know that they can rely on to hold their shit, because there's nothing like being in drag and you feel like there is no one helping you, especially when you're a local girl just doing your thing, doing your show, trying to get around town. You just want that extra support. So maybe you have to get up early for work the next morning, but she has a gig at 11 o'clock. Sacrifice that night and be a little tired for work just to go out with her and be that support system for your partner.
I stand all that.
Yeah. I agree with all that. I also agree with having, like, don't be a total yes person. But if you don't do drag yourself, don't be getting real bold with, you know, some of these opinions.
No shoes?
Yeah. In terms of, like, I think you also asked, like, about starting drag. I think when I reflect on, like, when I started, and, like, this is kind of vague, but you really need to find the fun in it. If you're not having fun with it, it might not be the thing for you, because it can get really expensive and stressful in a lot of, like, really, you know, not favorable situations. So find the fun in it and always be authentic. I do not focus on trends or what other people are doing or what you should be doing because other people are doing it. Like, I think having fun and being authentic really goes a very long way when starting drag.
Woo! Ms. Lopez?
I agree with everything they said.
Naysha said suck every dick.
I would
Hey,
love
guess
to
what, you
just
guys?
tell you, my love, you just with doing drag, what also helps your partner is to
Happy
really
birthday to you. Join me.
There we go.
Happy birthday, dear Monét.
Hit her.
You sloppy whore.
Okay, now you can finish. Sorry.
No, I'm good.
He gave me that cake, bitch, and I was scared it was gonna fall off the stage.
I'm good, boo. I wish you would have fallen off the stage.
Nope, not tonight.
Hit her.
Hit her. I'll
Do we
fight
have-
her.
Do we have any more questions in the audience?
Alguna preguntas?
Two more.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hi, y'all. My name is Mauricio, and Bob was actually on your live a couple weeks ago when you were talking about UK versus the world on Twitter. Yep.
Twitter.
So thank you for having me. My question is for Bob and Monét. Who's the better pit stop host?
I think Bob and I are both different. We bring something very different. Bob is obviously a stand-up comedian. I'm more so like a interview type of host person, and we just have different flares. Why are you trying to start drama, bitch? What kind of a pit stop hope are you? Dave? Well, I forgot what your name was.
Mauricio.
Oh, Mauricio? If that's your real motherfucking name, bitch. What season are you gonna host, Mauricio?
Mauricio's here every week.
I am the kind of host who can remember someone's name 5 seconds after they said it. No, yeah, we did definitely do it. But also, I ended up having to do the pit stop from my home because the pandemic interrupted pit stops. So we're doing it in the studio, and I did a season and a half in my fucking apartment, which was, but it was still ended up being kind of fun though. Yeah.
We have another question right over here.
Okay. Ooh, I like your shirt, sir.
Thank you. Hi.
Floral.
My name is Don Terrell. I actually work a 9 to 5 with Mr. Johnny Walker here. Good to see you.
Where y'all work? No, don't say that.
No, tell us. I want to know where you work at.
You don't have to don't dox yourself.
Don't out yourself. Not for these girls. It's not worth it.
I just want to say two things. At Set 9 to 5, there's two podcasts I watch. Small little plug. The Read by Kid Fury and Crystal.
So good.
And Sibling Rivalry. So thank you for making content for people like me that need something to get through their boring ass day. And secondly, I want to know what's the story behind, for the three of you, the story behind your first tattoo.
Ooh, first
All of us have a lot of tattoos, actually. Yeah. Mine is really quick. I'll be happy to show you. So this is my first tattoo. It is over my.
Bitch, your knees aren't getting better.
Do you see? It's right there. Can you read it? It's right here. Can you read it, Naysha? It says
06.
It's chocolate.
06 2007.
It's chocolate. 06 2007.
Yes.
So I walked into the tattoo parlor and I said, can I get today's date tattooed on my back? And he said, oh my God, what happened today? And I said, I'm getting my first tattoo. That's a true story.
My first tattoo is right here, and it says, don't dream it, be it, because, you know, gay, Rocky Horror. So aspirational. And it's in, she hand did the font, so, you know, it does this thing where it's really thin and then gets really thick, and that wasn't planned. So.
Mine is just, it's a tattoo that says music equals life. I got it when I was 17. I was like, music, life. It's all I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
I lied. My first tattoo is this little dot.
White people lie. Told y'all.
Not wrong.
My first tattoo is this little dot on my finger because I said when I was 13, I go, I'm going to tattoo myself. And I took a safety pin with some acrylic ink because I'm a painter, and I jabbed it in my finger. I said, I don't like this. And it turned into a lump, and I'm like, I just have that dot for forever.
Really?
Yep.
Naysha, do you have any tattoos?
I prefer not to talk about it.
See, remember
It's the
earlier?
ugliest tattoo ever.
Word. What is
I
that?
got it when I was 16. It's a tribal sun. I thought I was, what's his name? That
Oh, Cisco? Well, bitch, you look like him tonight with this. I love.
Dang.
Is it around your belly button?
It's around my belly
my
button.
God. I love
Yeah, I've
it.
seen it.
It's horrible. I hate it.
I'll look at it later.
There's a tattoo of me in the world. I know you all can't see this, but
horrible.
There is this tattoo of me that is like, people get tattoos of the Drag Race girls, a lot of us, and only the people in the front row can see this. It is so bad. I feel so bad for this person.
Let us see.
Yeah, they made you look like Squidward. You look like Black Squidward.
Do you?
You look
Do
like
you
a
guys
black
see that?
Girl Scout.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so bad.
That is on someone's body forever.
Oh my God, she looks
You
like a Girl
know
Scout.
They got that shit covered up, bitch. Okay.
Girl.
And it's now a tattoo of kimchi.
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you have a good time tonight? Gorgeous. Please make some noise for Sibling Rivalry, Miss Monét Exchange, and Bob the Drag Queen.
And give it up for Laila McQueen.
Don't forget, we're performing at 10:30 tonight. We are celebrating Miss Monét's birthday, so if anything, come celebrate with us and have a good old time. My name is Naysha Lopez.
And I'm Batty Davis.
Thank you to YouTube. If you haven't pushed that subscribe button, go ahead and subscribe. Bye. Have a good night,
And watch
everyone.
We're Here on HBO.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hallelujah.